Today we're going to do a Britto inspired drawing of an animal, and you're going to get to choose what animal you want to do. There are some different templates on your table. Just go through and decide which one you want to do. They are front and back. There's lots of different ones. There's birds and fish, rabbit, and I'm going to choose a mouse today. Make sure you look at both sides so you can decide. But I'm going to do this mouse, and we're going to do the drawing today, and then we will paint it next. So we're going to start with a blank piece of paper and our drawing sheet here. And the way these work is it gives you different options on what you want to draw. So we're going to start by looking at this first column. So everybody find your first column and just run your hand down it. This is the head, or actually the whole body really, of the mouse. Yours may be different. You have a different animal. But on this one, we are going to do the mouse body here. And I am just going to choose one. Which one do I like? So I'm going to look at all of these and decide. I'm just going to pick one. I think I'm going to pick this one down here. And then we're going to draw it really, really large in the middle of our paper. So here we go. So that's kind of an egg shape. I'm just going to draw it the best I can. Yours will not look like your neighbor's because you have different animals and you might be choosing different bodies. And then I'm going to add the little arms. Kind of looks like a penguin right now. And then I'm going to look back over here and I'm going to add the feet. Just do the best you can. It does not have to be perfect. Okay, so I drew this body on my paper. Look how large I drew it. Now I'm going to go to the second one, and this is the mouse face. Okay, yours might be something different. On the other side, it's the bunny ears. So the second right here, I'm going to choose a mouse face. I think I'll choose this one up here, and I'm going to draw the eyes. You draw whatever yours shows. Just pick one and draw what it shows. Take your time, make it nice and neat. Don't miss any parts of it. Make sure you check it twice that you drew everything that it shows. Alright, so I drew this face on my mouse body. Now I'm going to look at the third column. The third column is the ears. So I'm going to just choose one, which one I like. I think I kind of like this one. So I'm going to go to my mouse and I'm going to draw it just like I see it. Right here on my mouse. And there's my mouse ears. And then I'm going to go to the very last column here, and I'm going to draw the mouse tail. So I'm just going to choose one. I'm going to draw it. And there's my mouse. Alright, so we've got our drawing of our animal. Now we're going to go and we're going to add some fun patterns and lines and different decoration in the background of our art. And we want to do this. It's inspired by an artist named Britto, and he has some really fun designs. So we're going to use this little template sheet just to give us some ideas. You don't have to use this, but it's got some fun ideas on it, and it will make it a little bit easier. So, but we're going to start off first by drawing our horizon line. We know our horizon line goes across our art. We're going to start on one side. We're going to draw a line till we get to our art. Then we're going to stop. We're going to go all the way to the other side and then draw the rest of the line. Don't draw on your art. And the second thing we're going to do is we're going to put a big heart on our page because Britto likes to add a lot of hearts to his art. So we're going to make a heart just like this. If you don't know how to make a heart, there's a couple ways of doing it, but the way I like is to make a candy cane and then a backwards candy cane, just like that. Now we're going to go and we're going to draw some lines on here. This is what it's going to look like. We've added our heart, and we're just going to go through and just add some random lines, but we're not going to draw on our animal. See how I didn't draw any on my animal? So we're going to do this by just drawing a line. So I'm going to start at my mouse. I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to come down here and draw a line. I'm going to draw a line over here. Now I'm going to go add a few more. So I'm going to do a line going this way. I'm going to make a line coming down. I'm going to do a line going up. And I'm going to draw a line going over all the way across. Just draw a couple lines on your art. Okay. Now we're going to add our fun patterns. So let's pull out this Britto sheet, and what you're going to do is just look through here if there's any of them that you like. I'm going to draw this one right here. I'm going to start with this one. It's just a circle with some lines, but you can see that the lines are going in different directions. So I'm going to pick a spot anywhere on my art, and I'm just going to repeat that pattern. So I'm drawing a circle with a line, circle with a line going a different way, circle with a line, circle and a line. Just I'm going to keep repeating this until I have filled up this whole little area with that pattern. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another spot, and I'm going to do the same thing but with a different pattern. I think this time I'll just draw stripes. I'm just going to make it easy and draw stripes. So stripe, 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 stripe. Now I'm going to find a different spot, and we don't have to fill them all in. You can skip some. So I think I might skip this one and then go to this one right here. And I'm going to add, let's see, which one do I want to do this time? Some spirals. We like spirals. I'm going to fill this one up with some tiny little nice, neat spirals. And then I'll skip this one over here, but I think I'll go to this one, and I'm going to add wavy lines. We've learned these, so I'm just going to do some wavy lines all in a row. Wavy, 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 wavy. And then I will skip this one, and I think I'll add some polka dots in this one. Easy peasy. And then I think I'll skip this one, and I'll come over here and add something to this one. How about, this one's kind of fun. It looks like lines with little wiggly lines, or loop-de-loops. And I'll do these little lines down here, just 2 lines, and then I'll go up here to the top, and I think I'll do stripes again all the way across. Okay, there is my Britto inspired mouse. Today we're going to paint our Britto inspired animals, and you can tell by this one that I want you to paint each spot a different color. Okay, I know dogs are not blue and yellow and pink, but this just makes it really fun and makes it look like a Britto art. So we're going to go through with our paint, and we're going to paint each spot of our animal a different color. Okay, and you can repeat the colors, that's fine, but I want you to try to stay away from putting the colors right next to each other. So try not to put a pink right next to a pink. So we're going to start with our art here and our paintbrush. We've got our water, and I'm just going to pick a color and start painting. I think I'll paint my mouse green. I like green. Now when you get to your oil pastel that's on your art here, you can just paint right over it. Okay, you do not have to paint around the lines. Take your time, stay in the lines, we've got plenty of time. Now, I don't want to paint the little white spot in his eye because that's usually white. Alright, I'm done with my mouse. Now see how I did not paint his arms or legs or ears because I want to paint those a different color. But before we change colors, what do we need to do? We need to wash our brush. So I'm washing my brush, stir like hot soup, rub my drippy off on the edge, and then I'm going to switch to a new color. I'm going to my purple. I think I'll do his arms in purple. You can do both arms in purple, or you can do them both a different color. It's up to you. And while I'm at it, I think I'll come down here and do this spot purple. But do you see how I'm going around the polka dots? I don't want the polka dots to be purple. I want to paint those. Oops, I did that one. I don't want to paint those purple. I want those to be a different color. Now, if you accidentally paint one like I just did, that's okay. We'll just paint over it later. Alright, switch colors. We gotta wash our brush to switch to a new color. I think I'll do these ears in red. Maybe his tail in red. And then while I have the red, I'm going to paint some of this heart red. Maybe this spot right here red. Alright, let's watch my brush. I'm going to switch colors. And I'm going to keep going on this until my entire art is painted all different colors. And then we'll take these to the drying rack and let them dry.